Are you ready to learn a new kanji? Okay, let's learn the kanji hikari. Let's pull it apart. So, well, first of all, we need to learn how to actually read the kanji. And as always, I'm going to have a look at my trusty dictionary. Here we've got it, ko hikaru hikari. The onyomi is ko, kunyomi, hikaru, or hikari. Now there's one thing you gotta be really careful. If you look here, in the dictionary you see that the ru is in red, and that means that it's never inside of the character. So hikari, you can read this character by itself as hikari, but you can't read it as hikaru. Hika and ru is always separate. So I'm going to underline that just so you understand. For example, if I was to write this, it would be hikaru, whereas this by itself is hikari. What does it actually mean in Japanese? And it means, this is super easy, it means hikaru koto, hikaru mono, which means light. Okay, so how would we remember this character? We've got this funny looking shape. How would we remember this shape as light? Well, I think it's kind of easy. If we were to draw a circle in the middle, what does it look like? For example, let's draw down here. I'm going to draw a circle. Now from it, we're putting, if I grab my pencils, looks a little bit like a sun, right? Maybe that would be confusing because sun is actually this one, right? Hi. So that might be confusing to look at it that way. How about we turn this upside down? And this time, have a look at it like this. So that could be confusing, right? Does that work better? So imagine the character's flipped around and you've got, maybe this is sitting on a desk. So let's take it this way. Let's put it on a nice desk. There you go, it's sitting on a desk and it's light. Now, as always, you got to remember, make it super simple. This doesn't have to be complicated. So you've got hikaru, hikari, light. It means hikaru koto, hikaru mono. So it's a light. Now we need some vocab to go with it. So some words that you could use that could go with it. You probably know this one. Hi or nichiyobi no ni. Now if we put this next to it, we can't say ni hikari, right? We can't say ni hikaru. We have to say nikko. So when you have two kanji together, generally you're going to be using the onyomi. So nikko, nikko, which means sunlight. Why? Well, you've got a beautiful sun, and from the sun, you've got light coming from it. Sunlight. And this is Aoko. He's happy. Sunlight. How about we look at another one? This is a really easy one. Again, I think you can guess this one. I think without even saying the Japanese, you can guess the English. We know that's moon and that's light. So the English is moonlight. Now, how would you read this one? Gekko. So kind of like getsuyobi, gekko. Because you've got your moon and from the moon, you've got some light coming. So we call it moonlight. Super easy, right? Kanji is not difficult. One more. What is that one? Now you might see this one a lot. You might hear it more. This one is kanko. Kanko means sightseeing. These are people who are traveling around. And when they travel, how do people feel when they are traveling? They're super happy. Why? Because they're getting influence from lots of different places around them. So sightseeing is kanko. So you've got nikko, gekko, kanko, sunlight, moonlight, sightseeing. Let's learn a quick sentence to go put all this together. Ki no aida kara hikari ga sasu. And that's the kanji hikari. Wasn't that fun? Isn't kanji so easy to learn? The most important thing is to make it visual, simple, and fun. You don't have to sit down and write it out for hours. Play with it, enjoy it, and have fun learning kanji. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow as we keep learning more really cool Japanese kanji.